Congratulations! At this stage, you must be comfortable with solving the cube using the LBL method. Learning to look OLL, then to look PLL, and ultimately full PLL will definitely help you improve even further. However, when you look at the list of 21 PLLs, you might feel overwhelmed. I don't know how to start and which ones to learn first. Trust me, we have all been there, and I would like to help you make your journey of learning PLLs easier. I will introduce what I think is the best order of learning all PLLs. Hopefully, if you follow my list, you will feel a gradual learning curve instead of being bombarded by an unorganized order and some overwhelming cases. I have arranged all 21 PLLs into 8 groups. I will put them in order based on 3 criteria: recognition pattern, difficulty of execution, and importance. I want to start off by introducing the basics of PLL recognition pattern. There are 3 main types of patterns: bar, headlights, and pair. It is important to keep them in mind as they will help you identify which case you are dealing with. I have also attached a PDF document of the rearranged PLL algorithms originally from CubeSkills. Feel free to download it and practice. Now, let's get started. After solving the top layer, there are 3 necessary algorithms needed to solve the cube: the AB perm, UA perm, and UB perm. When you finish the top layer, observe and decide which algorithm to use. Are there at least 3 headlights? If so, do UA perm or UB perm. You will need to repeat one of the algorithms if you face an H perm or Z perm. Is there 1 headlight or 1 bar? If so, do AB perm, and you will get at least 3 headlights. Is there 0 headlight? If so, do AB perm, and you will get at least 1 headlight. Do AB perm again, and you will get at least 3 headlights. The AB perm algorithm will allow you to get used to D-move finger tricks with your ring finger, and possibly pinky once you feel comfortable. The UA and UB perm algorithms consist of easy RU moves. You can also choose to learn the algorithms with M moves, which will be needed for the other 2 EPLL algorithms anyway. By the time you are used to the first group of PLLs, you probably feel like you have seen these 2 EPLL cases a lot that you need to do UA and UB twice. Now it is a good time to learn H perm and Z perm. They are both easy to recognize. Full corners solved, no bar. H perm has opposite edge color on each side, otherwise it is a Z perm. Z perm basically swaps 2 pairs of adjacent edges. H and Z perm will require M moves, which you need to use your middle finger. Once you are used to it, you can start adding your ring finger for faster execution, as well as double flicking with your left index and middle fingers. If we look at AB perm, it consists of a headlight and 2 connected pairs. AA perm is the same, it is just that the 2 connected pairs are on the opposite side. So recognizing AA will be easy. If you are used to the AB perm, doing AA perm should not be too difficult. Also, if you practice your AB perm from a solved cube, you will automatically get AA perm. So when you practice, you can practice these 2 cases together. Now that you are proficient with the 6 cases, you might feel frustrated when encountering cases without headlights, leading you to perform AB perm twice. However, there's a solution. When you encounter cases without headlights, simply execute the Y perm algorithm, and you will get an EPLL case. I've grouped Y perm and V perm together because they look similar. They both lack headlights and have two pairs on adjacent sides. To differentiate them, Y perm has the pairs away from each other, whereas V perm has the pairs connected. To practice them, simply execute their respective algorithms from a solved state, and you will get the exact same PLL case. This makes it easy to practice without getting interrupted by different patterns. These are the only three cases, except for PLLs, that have a full bar, so they are also quite easy to recognize. Moreover, their algorithms are relatively easy to execute. The recognition of JA and JB perm might be difficult at first. They look very similar, with the only difference being the position of the pairs. For JB, the pair is on the right, while for JA, the pair is on the left. F perm is more different. There is only one bar and no pair on the other three sides. The algorithm is also longer, but still not very complicated with easy finger tricks. Again, when you practice from a solved cube, all three algorithms will bring you to the exact same case, so you can train your recognition and execution at the same time. They are not as easy to recognize as the previous cases, but just remember that they have one pair of headlights with a connected pair, or two connected pairs. There is only one case with headlights and two connected pairs, which is T-perm. T-perm is also one of the best PLL cases for execution. Very easy and smooth finger tricks. RA and RB both have headlights and one connected pair. To differentiate them, observe whether the connected pair is on the right or on the left side of the headlights. Again, similarly, these algorithms also bring you to the exact same case from a solved cube. Still easy to practice. Most cubers dislike these cases because they are long and take more time to execute. However, they are easy to recognize compared to the cases I have not introduced yet. Both cases have a pair on every side. They look similar, except that NA perm has the pairs on the right, and NB perm has the pairs on the left. Although they are very long, they are not that difficult to learn, especially NA perm. When you try NA perm, you will realize that the middle part of it is just JB perm. NB perm is long, but you won't find it too difficult to execute accurately. Same as other cases, the algorithms bring you to the same cases from a solved state. Easy to practice. E-perm isn't difficult to recognize because there is absolutely nothing, no pair, no headlights, no bar. This is the only case without the aforementioned noticeable patterns. However, it is annoying not because of its recognition, but deciding which side to perform the algorithm. If you do it from the wrong side, you will get an H-perm instead of solving the cube. In terms of execution, the algorithm requires you to do a lot of D moves. You can use the skills you gained by learning A-perms. But to be good at E-perm, you should be able to do ring finger push, which takes a lot of practice to get used to. Same as other cases, the algorithms bring you to the same cases from a solved state. The final four cases all have one pair of headlights and only one disconnected pair. The difference between these four cases can be recognized by the position of the lone pair. At first, you might think, why are they named this way? Shouldn't GC be named GB because it looks like a mirror of GA? That's because, from a solved state, if you perform GA, you get GB, and vice versa. Similarly, if you perform GC, you can get GD. And that's why I added how many other PLL cases are easy to practice, because performing the algorithm would get you the same PLL case. But for G-perms, performing the algorithms would get you the mirror cases. So to learn G-perms, it is better to learn in pairs, GA and GB together, GC and GD together. The finger tricks of G-perms are the most difficult. You will need some advanced finger tricks such as wide U moves and ring finger push. I think it is better to start by doing them using basic finger tricks. Once you feel like you want to get faster, you can try doing the advanced finger tricks. This concludes the end of my list of what I think is the best order of learning PLL. Now that you have seen how the cases are broken down into groups, I hope you will have a clear idea about them and an easier time learning them. I have also attached links, videos, and documents that I find very useful for PLL learning. Good luck! If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share for more content in the future.